Whoever I'm speaking to, baby, you're a gangster too. And there's so much that you are releasing. You guys should be really proud of yourselves. There are things that have been unfolding for you, maybe not in the best possible way, but now you're starting to see these were a blessing in disguise. Yes, I said it. You guys are overcoming obstacles left and right. You guys are the karmic slayer. And though there might have been some difficulties, you will push through. Affirm that below. I will push through. It'll be the step and repeat. Okay, so I'm getting angel number 4444 for you guys and angel number 999. We also have 7777, which is about perseverance. You guys are already been knowing that you need a change in your perspective. So you guys could have watched my last live stream. And as you're seeing that, you're like, okay, I'm reflecting on what's been going on, what's been working for me. I'm starting to see my value. And you just know now, if you want to succeed down the road that you're on, you have to reach for the wisdom for within. And so a lot of you guys are really reaching for that. Like, I know I have it. I know I got it. Nothing can stop me. I am all the way up. You are ending certain cycles in your life. You are ending certain cycles in your life. Like cycles that you thought like, oh, there are certain things that you just never thought you were going to get. You thought you were never going to be a homeowner. You thought you were never going to have a family, never going to have a best friend, never going to have your dream job, never going to be able to get a business up and running. Whatever you never thought you were going to be able to do, you are pushing through. Baby, I'm a gangster too. And I haven't heard that for you guys in a while, but it just goes to show that you guys got this. So some people could be treating you like you're overly emotional. Some people could be treating you like you're so selfish, you don't care about me, and your whole life is being rejuvenated. Maybe you guys were feeling like you were losing faith, you were losing hope. And I truly feel like that is one of the worst things that you could lose, is losing hope. Like, hope keeps us going. Hope keeps us alive. So when we don't have that, it's like, just unalive me. Because, like, I don't have hope. I don't got nothing. You know what I mean? And wherever you guys have been overly critical of yourself, like, oh my gosh, I should have handled this different. I shouldn't have believed this lie. Whatever negativity, doom, gloom, sadness, false positivity that you've been giving yourself, you are releasing that. You are ending a cycle in how you treat yourself and how you see things. So let's see what else I get for you guys. I'm also seeing that you guys are starting to tune out the negative self-talk. You guys are starting to tune out those that don't bring peace into your life. And there could be a lot. Because as someone that is so of the light, you attract a lot of naysayers and negativity. But you also attract a lot of those that are of the light. And so what you're going to be really focusing on and programming your brain for is seeing the people that are for you or around you for the right reasons, that want to bring more meaning to your life. You guys were feeling like you were in the Eight of Swords. You're like, I know there's probably a way out, but I don't have any hope. So I don't really want to figure it out right now. I just really don't. And you are facing your fears. You are empowering yourself. So maybe before you were empowering that terrible boss, you're like, no, you don't know, Johnny. They're so terrible to me. So I need to just listen to what they say because they can do this. You're not fear-mongering yourself anymore. And you are not empowering them anymore. You're like, I can't. And you're starting to realize and be really honest with yourself. You're releasing resentment that you did that. You are releasing resentment that you held on to certain conflict, You're really trying to learn how to forgive your enemies instead of being overly critical of yourself and empowering those that have been rude and borderline toxic around you. You guys definitely have some sociopaths around in your workplace or in your work arena. And you guys are trying to mind your business, trying to keep your head down because you are in recovery mode. As you are in recovery mode, you are making nothing but positive changes. I really want you to think about that. You are making nothing but positive changes. Positive changes are really important to you right now. Giving yourself relief, giving yourself rest, being in this spiritual recovery, this financial recovery, and lightening your load. That is like the top priority right now for your peace. I'm getting that you will have much to celebrate. So if you just watched the last live stream, we talked about the fact that you guys are going to be getting blessings in sets of threes. And instead of looking at the negative, the doom, the gloom coming in sets of threes, or when it rains, it pours, you're going to be thinking about this, but in a positive way. So, oh my gosh, this person just congratulated me. I'm going to have good luck today in sets of three. Totally rewiring your brain for merriment. Affirm that below. I am rewiring my brain for merriment, for friendship, for joy, for celebration. That's so beautiful. You guys are also going to be getting better in business. You maybe thought, there's nobody that does this one category. Like maybe you like sewing. Just an example. You're like, no one's going to watch me sew on social media. I'll never be able to monetize that. I'll never be able to make that a thing or make it something important. And you're starting to see like, no, actually I can make that a value because even if it fails, you tried. You had courage. You stepped into your creativity. You guys are going to be successful at providing for yourself and others. And you guys are becoming good in business. And it's going to bring you a lot of wealth. If at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. You are stepping into your power. You are being praised for stepping into your power, or you guys are praising your own selves for not being scared of the spotlight, not being scared to use your voice, not being scared to share your gifts. I'm seeing that there's a lot of joy being brought into your life, and for those that were like lowballing you or not being nice to you or not being supportive, you are tuning them out. I'm seeing that you guys are sniffing out BS. Any BS in the mix, you are sniffing it out. There is a very important decision that you guys are going to have to be making really soon about which way you're going to go. And I highly recommend that you that you pray about it. Say you're trying to choose a home or you're trying to choose something for your future, something that you really want to invest in, but you're like, I don't want to make the wrong decision. I really recommend praying about it and giving yourself time and space and patience to really consider whatever this is, because you guys do know how to sniff out BS. Okay, and remember that some of you guys have been turning cheeks in certain situations for too long. So you also need to be, kind of aware of where you've done that. Do you know what I mean? Like, maybe you guys need to see like, okay, well, I've given them every opportunity. I've given them every chance to show me something different. They haven't. So I just need to be honest with myself that they're not up to the task. Okay, like say this is a realtor and you're relying on them to, find you the home that you want. But for some reason, you just feel like they're not being honest, or there's something fishy or something sus about how they're maneuvering. Trust your instincts. Okay, so maybe you're thinking, okay, I should talk to another realtor because there's something about this person I don't trust. They haven't shown me anything or kept their word. They gave you a lot of empty promises. And so whoever you're thinking about, take the risk because you have given people ample time. Whoever you were thinking about, you have given them ample time. I know you guys are like, no, I haven't. Like, maybe I need to give them one more chance. You aren't just out here gallivanting, gambling, and taking, unnecessary risk. You guys are taking calculated risk. So you can expand. You're learning from the failures that they had you in. You were learning from those failures. You're like, okay, when I'm around them, I feel like this. I feel stuck. I feel worried, like I can't say this or I can't say that or I can't hurt their feelings. So you're really like looking at that like, I can't keep walking on eggshells and tiptoeing around everybody else's feelings. Like that's not fair to you. That's not going to bring you success. That's not going to bring you happiness or peace. So there is a situation that is currently disrupting your peace because it is costing you finances, or it's siphoning your finances, or it's siphoning your money. You're really wanting to pursue certain experiences. So whoever is draining your money supply right now, when you like to be reasonable and you like to save and you like to be responsible, really think about that right now. I'm hearing sirens. Like really think about that right now, because you are putting so much towards them, but you're not receiving that in return. You are not receiving that in return. This is like paying somebody for a job and you're like, what is this? I'm also getting that you guys are going to be the first millionaire in your family. So whoever in your life is being this fake emperor, giving you these empty promises, saying like, no, I can do that. But all they're doing is wasting time, money, and resources. I mean, take your time to like really figure out how you're going to cut them off or move forward, or like how you're going to maneuver. But I'm seeing that this is coming to a head, that they cannot get the job done. Okay. Unfortunately, which can be really disappointing. Oh my gosh, I got fake emperor and fake empress. So maybe you guys are dealing with two people that are faking the funk, two people that are BSing you. You guys could have watched one of my live streams this week where I was talking about two different groups of deception. There was one group where they know they're being deceptive and this is what they do all day long, and they're just like kind of heartless and cold in that way and they just don't care. And then you guys have another group of people where they're like your friends, and it's like hiring a friend or collaborating with a friend or going into business with a friend and it not working out. So it's like one group, they're corrupt and they know what they're doing. So they're going to proceed carefully. And there's another group that's like, they're in denial that they are not actually up for the task, that they cannot keep up or do what you need them to do. Either way, both groups are letting you down. Okay, both groups are letting you down. And something you're realizing is that you were hidden in plain sight from your enemies for however long. Okay, God hid you in plain sight. So you're going to release the guilt that you feel for having these people in your life. Like, oh, I should have known better. I should have never went to this person. I should have never trusted that person. Reverse that negative self-talk. Okay, your future self wants to give you a message that you are creating a mode. You guys are creating a roadmap to your personal development. Right now, you are creating that roadmap. You guys are tapping back into being high vibrational, being careful of the company that you keep, walking away from drama. You guys could also be a tarot reader, star messenger, light worker, empath. We have bad habits. You guys are getting really familiar with what your bad habits are. And you're working on them one day at a time. You're like, oh, I have a really bad habit of not being able to tell people no. I have a really bad habit of eating unhealthy, or I have a really bad habit of just being too nice. Whatever it is, you guys are acknowledging it, and you are developing a strong motivation to break free. So affirm that below. I am developing a strong motivation to break free. Wow. We have Carrie. I'm getting that you guys are very intimidating. Whoever I'm speaking to, you guys are very intimidating. So don't let people run amok. Okay? They know that you have it in you to get a little bit crazy, but you don't want to do that. Okay? Whoever I'm speaking to, you're like, I don't want to do that. I just want them to know, like, they just need to stop lying. They need to stop playing. This is all these people that you're having to walk away from that are being fake emperors, fake empresses. This is going to give you the opportunity to connect with others that are like-minded, that are also developing success, developing their character, also tapping into new hobbies, and engaging in this will allow you to explore your untapped passions. I'm telling you guys, this is all about your expansion. This quantum leap is all about expansion. You guys are on a different timeline right now. You are healing a certain mirage that you guys were dealing with. Okay, there was a certain mirage where you're like, okay, I have to see through the illusions. I have to navigate dangers and find some solace because I am not always going to, just know everything. So you guys are unlocking a gate. You are exploring the unknown. There's some people that you're going to have to walk away from. So you're like, okay, well, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm just going to trust myself. So there's a vision that you had that you were locked into, that you were seeing is now a big giant red flag, or at least two of them. So you're removing this clouded vision. You're unlocking this timeline. You are healing a mirage. You are seeing through an illusion. And this certain conflict that you guys were going through is an opportunity for growth and an opportunity for change. So affirm it below. This conflict is an opportunity for growth and for change. You are being vulnerable with yourself and you're going through a heart chakra activation. You are becoming very aware of what this renewal is going to look like, what it entails, and how it's going to benefit you. Okay, so let's see what else we get for you guys. We have pull of Christ's light. Open your heart, spread unconditional love. Just because you're healing this mirage, you're like, I don't have to be necessarily rude. I can tell them like, hey, this vision that you're having doesn't work for me, but I appreciate you. You are opening your heart and you are moving forward. Okay, because dealing with some of these red flags were going to keep you stuck, stagnant, worried, scared, or fearful. You guys were losing hope. Like, this is like going through a bunch of assistants, going through a bunch of editors, you know what I mean? Just like burning through them. Like, no one can do what they say they're going to do. Do you know what I mean? Maybe this is like trying to hire babysitters. You're like, none of these babysitters are like it. And you are healing a certain aspect, a certain mirage. You guys are aware, like, okay, I know now what I am looking for, but you guys could have been losing hope. Everyone's the same. Nobody tells the truth. Like, you guys could have been getting down on yourself that people just lie for whatever reason. And so you're going to nurture yourself and you're going to gather your strength. You're going to soak up all the wisdom from dealing with these red flags. You're going to soak up all the wisdom from this conflict. This conflict is going to help you move forward. Like, you know what? I started losing hope. That's not me. That is not you. So I'm getting that you guys have spiritual support that's coming in. And you're going to be feeling really loved. Affirm this below. Blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings. I am ready to unlock the gate. All of this conflict. Be proud of yourself that you were vulnerable with trying. But you are calling back in hope into your life. Because being hopeless is literally the worst. It's literally the worst. Like, no one's ever going to tell the truth. Oh, I'm only going to meet red flags. It's so frustrating. It's so irritating. And I get that. I understand that, bestie. All right, you guys, let me know what's going on in the comments and understand that this is all unlocking new potential. This is all unlocking new hope, new growth, new change, and seeing through illusions and being able to navigate through danger or toxicity. All right? So yeah, drop your favorite affirmation. Don't forget to smash the you know what, hit the bell. Duh, you guys know I'd be posting sporadically. And I look forward to speaking to you guys in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys. 'Cause you're gonna get burned. Yeah, you're gonna get burned. Burned. Yeah, you're gonna get burned. 'Cause you're gonna get burned. They say you should never roll all the dice without a hand.